Hey there, bar is open. So today I'll be reviewing a local whiskey, a whiskey from Singapore, the Nocturne Noir. Hi there, SG Alcohol Guy here, giving you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And as mentioned, today I'll be reviewing a local whiskey, a whiskey from Singapore, the Nocturne Noir. Now, it comes packaged like this. There's a reason there's two. So let me go through the smaller one first. Now, I've actually had a chance to try this whiskey previously. It was so good, I bought 2 bottles. Plus, you can also purchase this 100 ml bottle, the small version, which I think it's going to be a very, very good gift, you know, to show that you care. And the big bottle, now it comes in this exquisite magnetic box, you know, so it holds everything in place. It comes with, you know, some tasting notes and descriptions as well. So this is what I will be taking a picture of, so you can read it while I taste the whiskey. And you know, it's laid in so beautifully, and oh gosh, I fell in love with the bottle, you know, when I saw it. Bought 2 and it still takes my breath away. Amazing. And the reason why I'm showing you both, it's not because this is a sponsored post. As mentioned, I purchased the bottles by myself. I just want to give a very honest review. And the smaller bottle, I'll be using it as a cocktail recipe after the honest review. And just to note, I'm really proud of the fact that it has won multiple gold medals since 2019, including the Platinum Medal at the Las Vegas Spirits Award in 2020. So, good job, guys. And this beautiful bottle of Nocturne Noir, the normal size one, is retailing at 199 Singapore dollars per bottle. For that, you will get this gorgeous 700 ml bottle with 38% alcohol content. You can also purchase this small one. I'm actually going to include the link to the website in the description. So you can actually also just purchase a small one to test if you want to. This is at $39 in a 100 ml bottle. Same thing, 38% alcohol content. But putting this aside, right, as usual, when I review my whiskeys, I will review it in 3 ways. Number 1, I will have it neat. Number 2, I'll add a little bit of water. And finally, on the rocks. And let's get started. So opening up the bottle, it just has a very nice feel to it, doesn't it? And pouring out just a small amount. Well, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's actually coffee beans inside, and I'll describe that to you shortly. Let me just carefully pour this in. Ooh, I love the color. Love color. I can smell the coffee even from here. And the unique thing about this whiskey that I really enjoyed the first time I tried it is that it's infused with Colombian Arabica coffee beans, which I understand to be the most expensive Arabica beans, right? The ones from Colombia. The Nocturne Noir is 5 times copper steel distilled, triple filtered with lava rocks and quartz sand, and bottled without chill filtration. I'm drooling because I remember the taste. But on the day that I tried it, we also had some wines, there was food involved, so that could have affected the taste a little bit. So today, it's going to be a very fair and honest test on a clean palate. And as per all whiskeys, what I like to do is, I do like to swirl it a little bit in the glass, just to see how long it takes to settle back down. Now, it doesn't actually stay at the top, so I'm going to be honest about that. So I'm not expecting a finish. However, some of it lingers and sticks to the side. So while it's not going to be a consistent finish, you're going to have the aftertaste there as well. But again, let's do it for the taste test. Scent-wise, as I mentioned already, there's a very strong hint of coffee. In fact, I'm just smelling coffee. For some reason, there's a hint of vanilla, but I suppose that's just the fusion, the fusion between coffee and whiskey. It just smells like something you want to pick up at the start of the day. Should I? But as mentioned, I won't wait any longer because I really miss this taste. So, taste test one. It's a smooth whiskey, no doubt about it. You will know it's a 38% alcohol, it's a 38% whiskey because you can feel the whiskey burn. I can feel the burn here, traveling down here a little bit, and that's kind of it. So the burn stays around this area. The coffee flavor is gorgeous. This is what I remembered about it. It's more coffee than whiskey, so it can become a very light whiskey if you think about it that way. So it's definitely more coffee than whiskey. It reminds me a little bit of Baileys for some reason, but without the creaminess. You know, this is just something easy to drink, very pleasant to go down. Oh, I liked it then, even after having all the different wines and food. I like it now. But let's see how it goes with a little bit of water. I purposely left a bit more in the glass today compared to the last review because, you know, I should take smaller sips and savor the taste. But I'll tell you this though, for this particular whiskey, I don't think you should have it after drinking other whiskeys. I think if you have it before the whiskeys, that would be a very good idea. Because it's a very light tasting drink, so the stronger whiskeys will overpower it. But, you know, we're having it with a little bit of water. So, let's see if the whiskey opens up. The burn, totally gone. The taste now is a sweet coffee. It's like coffee with sugar added. You know, the coffee notes open up so much more to the point where I don't even know it's a whiskey. Oh, this is scary. You will accidentally drink a lot of this, I guarantee you this. And so far, spending almost $200 on this bottle, worth it. But let's see how it is on the rocks. I don't remember having a chance to try it then. So, you know, I just want to see how it tastes on the rocks. So likewise, just pour a little bit to taste. You have to love the color, it's gorgeous. And into the cup again, you know, the weather's so warm nowadays that it's melting, so good way to cleanse my palate. And onto the ice. So this can be a very good aperitif, with, you know, the kind of a drink to start the meal. I think this would be fantastic. Whether it's neat on a colder day, I think neat would be great. On a warmer day like today in Singapore, have it on with some water, ideal. And I remember I didn't pay for delivery as well, so you have to check the terms on the website. I believe if you order 2, you get free delivery. Another plus point if you're in Singapore. Now, having it chilled already in this glass, I shall just proceed to taste test 3. If you notice, I had to stop myself taking a bigger sip because it was just going in so well. Having it with ice introduced a little bit of harshness on my tongue. There's like a little bit of, I want to say metallic bitterness, just a tad bit of it sticking onto my tongue. No burn, so it's very similar to having it with a little bit of water, no burn. But the coffee taste is slightly reduced, less sweet, and I have that bitterness on my tongue. It's not unpleasant, but it's just something I didn't expect coming from this one. So, I would say for this Nocturne Noir, I would recommend it having it either neat or with a little bit of water. Having this metallic bitterness texture on my tongue, well, I wasn't expecting it, so it's confusing me a little bit in terms of the overall taste. Still good, but I just prefer it unchilled. As mentioned earlier, now we will be looking at a cocktail review, and I believe they call this the Nocturne highball. So I'm going to get the ingredients right now. Alright, so I've moved the review stuff aside, and now it's time for the Nocturne Noir Nocturne highball. I actually have my iPad in front of me so that I can follow the simple recipe that anyone can follow at home. So, first, what you will need is Nocturne Noir. I'm using a small bottle because I think it's nicer that way, but I just want to state that this looks very travel sized, and I might use this as a travel bottle for my whiskeys in future too. So I will need 40 ml of this Nocturne Noir. I will need 40 ml of cranberry juice. Then I will need 10 ml of sugar syrup. So I'm using a brown sugar instead of a normal white sugar because, I'm very health conscious. And then serve everything in a highball glass and add lime zest. So I have lime, and I will try to not injure myself while I add some zest. Let's see, now this is actually a recipe by Din Hassan, a world-renowned mixologist. So I'm looking forward to see how this tastes. So starting with the Nocturne Noir. Oops. So I didn't realize that, so I have to unwrap it as well. Throw this aside. Nocturne Noir, excuse me. And I will start with 40 ml of it. So actually this goes up to 40 ml. So 40 ml into the glass. So again, the smell is amazing. Tapping it back. So I think this brand is quite a popular brand for cranberry juice. They actually give very as pure as possible. So that's. But I just have a habit of shaking things up before I serve. So 40 ml of this. And here. Ooh, nice color already. And 10 ml of this sugar syrup. So just 10 ml just here. Time to wash the mat. So you can see I'm not the most careful person in the world. Just give it a light mix and then carefully add in some lime zest. So the idea for the lime zest is that you actually have more of the lime flavor than the fruit itself. So with that, let's mix it up a little bit. Make sure the lime gets in. And voila! The Nocturne highball. Taste test. The sweetness from the coffee, the slight harshness that I experienced on the rocks just now, the sourness of the cranberry, and that fresh zest from the lime. perfect on a hot day. I believe summer is coming in many countries around the world. This is a recipe I endorse. It is amazing. And there you have it, how I would drink the Nocturne Noir, which is neat or a little bit of water, and how I would strongly and highly endorse this Nocturne highball. It's delicious. Give it a shot. But I just want to state that all these reviews are based on my personal taste, preferences, and opinions. They're not to be used as an industry standard. I do, however, want to find out what you think about this review. You know, feel free to order this. I think that I'm giving a link at the bottom in my description to buy it. It's 200 Singapore it's 199 Singapore dollars for a bottle. But I promise you, you will enjoy this so much more than the other $200 whiskey that I reviewed. The Hibiki Harmony Blend. If you're still here, don't me click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because I do try to upload at least one new video every week. Plus, if you know of anyone interested in watching such reviews, do help me send the link to the video as well. And as always, my friends, happy drinking. Oh.